Hello, I'm Charling, and this is Zombie Night Terror. It's an indie game developed by NoClip, and it's kind of a zombie Lemmings type of game. But before we get into the gameplay itself, let's take a look at the options. So first off, with the video settings, there are a number of different resolutions that you guys can choose from: full screen, vertical sync, display shadows, bloom, and film grain. There aren't a great deal of options in here. Obviously it's a 2D pixel based game, so there really isn't a need for a large amount of options to be had here. Under audio options, we've got master volume, sound effects volume, UI, and music volume, which I think is nice. Always good to have the volumes divided into different categories. And finally, we have the controls. So there are alternate controls for every single command in the game if you like to have secondary keys, and every single command in the game can be mapped to any key that you want, which I think is great indeed. Under general options, there are a number of different language settings if you want something other than English. Now, Zombie Night Terror is, as I said, a Lemmings type of game with a degree of strategy and some puzzle elements in it as well. So there are 4 different sections of the campaign, each of them with 10 levels in them, and each of these levels in itself has a bonus objective as well. So this is indicated by the little brain icon. Once you get that, the maps where I don't have it, I have not yet completed the bonus objectives on those particular stages. And then of course there are other stages I haven't gone all the way through here yet either. I've spent about 5 hours, just under 5 hours with the game so far, and I'm actually having quite a good time. The game starts off relatively simple and has gotten relatively challenging as you progress through it. And the fact that the bonus objectives exist allow you to refine your playthrough, and you'd have to consider different strategies when going through it because of that. So the idea is that we need to kill 34 people. You can see this in the top right hand corner. We've killed 0 of 34. There are 35 people on the stage, so we have to kill everybody on the stage with the exception of 1. We currently have 4 zombies, and these are the abilities that we have at the bottom. You can see we have 40 of 40 DNA. Now DNA is like a resource that you use to craft or to upgrade your zombies or to use your abilities. When you run out of this, you aren't going to be able to use any of these abilities, but you do have the sacrifice option, which gives you 3 DNA for each of the zombies you choose to sacrifice. You do need to be a little bit careful with this. Obviously you don't want to go through all your zombies so you have no spare to do the things that you need to do. So there's somewhat of a balance that needs to be had here. We also have the upgrade to crawler, so this guy can climb walls. And we have the upgrade which is scream. This basically stuns enemies. For some reason it's not giving me any. Okay, there we go. It stuns enemies as well. So now this bouncer is a melee character. What's going to happen is when he gets close to us, he is going to come and punch us. Like, there we go. So we can use the scream on one of our zombies. You can see there's an AoE, and this is going to stun any humans in the vicinity. And so this is going to allow us to damage him a bit at least. No, he's going to run away. Okay, I'll have to use it again. Let's do it again. And that should take him out. Okay, so now our horde is heading inside, and we're going to start eating everybody's face off. Okay, you can see we have a zombie here. We can pause the game with space, and you can also fast forward time. It has this really cool fast forward VHS effect, which is nice. Okay, so here comes this bouncer. We're going to pause it over here. Now I think we need to stun him so that we can take him out. Run away again. Fine. Come on, get to him before he runs away again. Alright. Okay, so there's nobody else dangerous here. You can see as we head into this section, we're going to pick up the Overlord upgrade as well as the Leap upgrade. Let's fast forward time here a bit. And there we have, the police have come. They've closed off this door. Now, this door can be gotten through if we use an explosion. You can see we don't have the bomb upgrade at the moment. So we're going to have to use the crawler because he can climb up walls. We're going to use a crawler to climb up into this section. So what we can do is we can select the crawler. We're going to select one of these guys, cross 3 DNA. Let me just slow down time a bit here. And then I'm going to get the jump. So this is one of the problems with dense hordes like this. I found that sometimes it's not always so easy to select the guy that you want. Like I want to select the crawler. Okay, you have to be in exactly the right place. You can see here, even though I'm moving my mouse over his exposed leg, it's not doing anything. So this is the one thing. There we go. Oh, we had it. There we go. So we can have him jump up onto the wall. We can zoom in and out with the mouse. I did forget to mention that. Okay, so he's going to go up now. You can see, I'm going to pause it here for a second. This guy has a pistol, so he's going to take us out immediately once we come up here. So we can use the scream, and we can stun him as well. And that will allow us to kill him without too much trouble. If we can click on the door here. By highlighting this, we're telling our zombies to destroy the door. If we leave it unhighlighted, they'll just go there and then they'll walk the other way. So this is like Lemmings. You don't directly control your zombies, but you have ways of directing them. Okay, so let's take that out. You can see all our zombies are rising. Anybody who gets killed turns into a zombie. We can destroy this door, and I think we're going to have to stun this guy as well. And we'll take him out. And there we go. I can see we have a bunch of police coming in from the other side. Okay, I'm going to turn one more into zombie here. We should be able to take out the first one, but I think this guard's going to take us out. We've taken out one guy. Okay, we've taken out the police. So we can see we have the bomb upgrade over here. There are numerous ways to get to it. We could send a crawler up on the left hand side over here, take out all of these people and then get into this room. But there's an easier way. We can use the Overlord upgrade on this guy. Have him face that way so everybody's not going to walk all the way to the end here. And you can use your special abilities on the Overlord as well. So for example, if I use the throw, I could have him throw other zombies much further than they could jump normally. Or I could get him to use the scream. You can see he has a much larger radius, so he's going to convert all of the zombies into our own. And you can see they are going to go and collect that for us. At which point I can turn him into the crawler, head up the stairs here. We can have him destroy this door after he's finished climbing on the wall. Is he going to see us? He didn't see us. Right, perfect. Okay, we have another bouncer in here. You can see he's going to run towards us. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to stun him. We can speed this up. There's no one else dangerous over here except this guy. And we can stun him as well. And we can get our... Okay, so you can see we've got 34 of 34. We don't have the fifth guy. This is relatively easy. We can just... Okay, so we can turn one of these guys into an Overlord. Another Overlord. Let's have him face that way. If we used a normal bomb, it wouldn't have taken out this whole wall, but the Overlord has a much larger explosion radius, so we can just blow that up. We can turn one of these guys into an Overlord, have him face to the right. So that's going to prevent our zombies from walking off on the edge here. Just speed things up again. And now, because this is so high, this guy can't actually jump up there. But what we can do is we can turn our Overlord into a throwing Overlord. And you can see here we can actually throw him quite high, so we can throw him up there. So any zombie, there we go. And we can just click the X in order to turn him back into a normal Overlord. And that should allow us to get into here and kill the 35th guy. Okay, so this is one of the earlier stages in the game. It's actually got stairs, so I can demonstrate that effect. But you can see here we have to kill 22 people, and again some of these guys are armed. So we need to approach this level very tactically. We need to sort of think about what we need to do first, what we have to do. Now, for example, we have two zombies. If they come waltzing down here, this guy with the stick is going to kill us. We have 4 syringes. These contaminations transform humans into zombies. So we can select this. We can turn this first guy into a zombie, so he's not going to kill our 2 measly zombies over here. We've highlighted the door, which means that these guys are going to come right through. They're going to bash it down. Now, this door doesn't have a highlight icon, which means the zombies will just automatically bash through it. So that's fine. So another thing we need to consider is this. once these zombies get to the stairs, they can either go up the stairs or they can go to the right. If they go to the right, they'll kill this guy, they're going to break down the store, and then they're going to get into this room. And now this guy has a stick as well, so this is going to be a problem. The bonus objective here is not to lose any zombies at all. So we don't want to trigger this guy. So what we can do is we can actually change the orientation of the stairs. Orientation of which way the zombies are going to go on the stairs, excuse me. So you can see we can change it. So when they get here, they're going to go up the stairs. And let's see, we're going to stay on this level for now so we can keep both arrows the same. Otherwise we could change this to up as well, but no, that's fine. So we pause it there, we can speed up time a little bit. They are going to automatically bash down this door. We're going to get an extra syringe over here. So now we have 6 different syringes that we can use. These guys are going to go through here and kill all those people. But what we can do is we can use 2 of these syringes on these guys. And these guys are automatically going to bash through this door and then go kill everyone upstairs. And I think we can use 1 syringe on this guy. He can break open this door. Let's see. So now the thing is, these zombies are going to walk. If they get to the stairwell, they're going to go up. They're going to walk off this ledge and they're going to fall down and they're going to die. So we don't want that. So we're going to change this direction. So if they had to come past here, they're just going to walk straight to the right. But once they get back to this stairwell, they're going to go up, break this door, kill these guys. But now we don't want them to walk to the right because they're just going to break this door, and then they're going to fall off as well. So we're going to have to turn that to back down as well. So we can see here. So far we're at 17 of 22. These guys are going to go up the stairs. They're going to kill these 3 people. And then you can see they're going to go back down. Now we have 3 left. Let's see if we kill 2. Okay, that's perfect. These guys are both armed. We can't actually reach them because there's no way to get up here. But we have 2 syringes left so we can kill both of them. And they're going to go through and kill these guys. We have 1 syringe left. We can use it on this guy. And he's automatically going to go that way and catch up with this guy. And there we go. We've gotten all those people. No one left here. Slow down time. This guy's running for his life. And he's almost crying. Oh well, I guess this is it for him. He has nowhere to go. And that should be it. The one thing that I did notice was that the first time I loaded the game, the frame rate was sitting at 24 frames a second. So I thought perhaps the game was capped at 24, capped at 30, something like that. But I find that when I loaded the game again, it was back to 60. So I'm not sure what caused that issue. I do have a G-Sync monitor, which I recently purchased. So it's possible that the game has issues with G-Sync. But again, it only ever happened twice. Another issue I had with the crawling zombies jumping on one of the particular stages, they got stuck and I was unable to sacrifice them or get rid of them or select them in any way, which is obviously a bug. I'm guessing that's going to be fixed in a patch. The question is whether you guys are going to enjoy this kind of game or not. Look, it really does depend on what kind of gamer you are. If you have a lot of patience, you don't mind some trial and error and having to replay stages over and over in order to find the optimum solution, then I think this is something that you'll probably enjoy. If you don't like puzzle games and you don't have the patience to sit through something like this, then maybe this game isn't for you. Personally, I have enjoyed it, and the game is only $10 on Steam, so it's not really breaking the bank. If it is something that you are wanting to check out, I would highly recommend you do so if you fall into the category I just spoke about. But otherwise, if you guys have any questions or comments, you can leave them in the section below. Thanks very much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I've been Charling. Until next time.